Sup, weebs? You ready to get your freak on? If you're on the lookout for scary stories and gory action, then you've come to the right place, because we are plunging deep into that madness. Sit back and relax, whether you're flying solo or if you're huddled up with your special someone. Brace yourself for a night that'll leave you second-guessing every shadow until the break of dawn. Start your Freak Fest with Made in Abyss. What a roller coaster of a ride. Man, Made in Abyss is not for the faint-hearted. You're introduced to this fairy tale of a world within the eyes of innocent toddlers and are suddenly thrown into carnage, mayhem, and complete dread as you go further down into the abyss. This anime isn't for everyone. It's a dark and disturbing series that's not afraid to tackle difficult subject matter. However, for those who are looking for a truly unique and unforgettable horror experience, Made in Abyss is a must-watch. Parasite the Maxim. Don't watch this before you go trick-or-treating, because the PTSD you're going to get from this will cause you to distrust everyone, including your own family, okay? Watching alienistic creatures take over human bodies and play around with their flesh as if it was cotton candy is a gory sight that will keep you up at night. Akame ga Kill. It's a tragic horror franchise that'll leave you reaching for a napkin and have you locking your doors at night. You'll be physically incapable of answering the doorbell, let alone going to the grocery store for candies. This anime, in my opinion, is kind of like cutting onions while trying to preserve a melting ice cream. You don't know why you're crying or why your anxiety is rising. It's really the perfect blend for horror. And listen to me, this is the anime that I watched growing up that taught me to never get too attached to an anime character. Moving on to Death Parade. Now hold on to your horses, because we don't hold back or gatekeep here. We only provide the best suggestions for an epic binge session. And we can proudly say that Death Parade is up on the list of disturbing and enlightening anime. The philosophical brilliance and the precise execution of this show will leave you questioning your life motives and decisions, and if you ask me, that's how you know they nailed it. Angels of Death. Now, this show gives me serial killer vibes. Okay, imagine if Scream met Freddy Krueger in a locked basement and then went after Little Miss Red Riding Hood. Yeah, am I right? And to top it all off, the mastermind behind the entire operation is Saw. Yeah, good luck escaping that. Now, if you're not crying for mommy yet, stick with us till the end and don't forget to do your thing. Dead Man Wonderland. You just finished binging Angels of Death and you want something similar, right? Well, I got you. This action-packed thriller sets the stage for a twisted tale of a wrongfully accused convict who must battle to survive. Along the way, Ganta gains new powers and encounters powerful allies, but everything comes at a cost. And selfishly, I only hope Season 2 gets here quick because I need more of this show. Neon Genesis Evangelion. If you're looking for a true your journey has come to an end, dude. To this day, I have yet to truly understand the finale of Neon Genesis. The first few episodes might be a tad difficult to get through, and the animation might not compare to the likes of today's releases, but the antiquated, oldies horror thrill is still present and could serve as a nice change of pace. Let me know what you think of the finale, and if you could explain it to me too, that would be great. I just liked watching it, man. It was scary. Future Diary. An all-out battle for ultimate supremacy ensued when a powerful deity bestowed a select few the power to see their own version of the future. These diary users must eliminate one another in order to inherit the throne and become the next ruler of the entire ass universe. Now, if that's not a plot worth watching, I don't know what is. Tokyo Ghoul. Now, okay, listen, you can't have a horror binge without the granddaddy of horror anime. I'm surprised that they didn't cancel Tokyo Ghoul after Season 1, and I'm even more shocked that it built such a loyal fan base. It just goes to show that some people really do just want to watch the world burn. Or maybe they have a ghoul fetish and secretly lust for blood. Be careful whose house you knock on, because you might get more than you bargained for. Hellsing Ultimate. If you like ghouls, and we learned in the last point that I definitely do, then I'm certain you'll love immortal vampires and undead zombies. Hellsing takes the anime horror genre to another level by introducing a satanic variation of magic. One Piece spoiler. As I was saying, the diabolical power-ups and atrocious killings make this show an absolute fan favorite. Psychopaths. I'm not really sure if I can label Psychopaths an actual horror anime. However, and listen up all you true crime junkies, it does contain graphic scenes and despicable murders. It's actually crazy close to Minority Report. The entire plot revolves around removing violent tendencies from every civilian using a futuristic technology that calculates their sinister intentions. This is up. Imagine having evil thoughts in your house and the police barge in to lock you up or eliminate you forcibly. That's actually what horror should look like. Realistically, terrifying. Attack on Titan. I mean, do I really need to? Like, you get it, right? You get it. Just the thought of gigantic cannibals running around your town picking their next meal as if it were a buffet table is what keeps me up at night. Not only that, as opposed to possessing futuristic weapons like jets and bombs, all you have is swords, some scarce missiles, and a flying gadget. No disrespect on the ODM gears. Also, I'm certain that Levi is far deadlier than any machine gun or grenade, but even still, those Titans do not play around, and they're creepy as f***. Death Note. This, by far, should be the scariest anime ever made, at least in terms of the concept. The idea that someone can kill you just by knowing your name and your face should leave you honestly mortified, especially in the digital age that we live in. No one on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok is safe, even if you use an alias. You don't think Light Yagami is smart enough to hack your passwords? This psycho genius has your name, and he's not afraid to use it. We wanted to include some Junji Ito in here, but a lot of loyal fans of the manga have thoroughly roasted the anime, so we're gonna leave it at 13 horror animes right there to kick off your Friday the 13th, your Halloween, or really any time you just want to scare the shit out of yourself. Horror deviates a little bit from our regular content, so if you have some other anime that you think are well deserving of being on this list, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to join our tribe, and as always, stay epic!